Welcome to Factlift. They say the sun never set on the British Empire, a phrase meant to capture its vastness and glory. But what about the shadows this empire cast? Behind the grand narratives of progress and civilization lies a much darker story, a story of exploitation, violence, and carefully hidden truths that shaped India and Africa in ways we are still grappling with today. So, get ready, because we're about to uncover some of the most shocking facts about British colonialism that they probably didn't teach you in school. Let's start in India. Britain's rule didn't begin with a royal decree or an invasion by the crown. It started with a corporation, the East India Company. This wasn't just any company. It built its own private army, larger and more powerful than those of many European nations. After the Battle of Plassey in 1757, the company plundered the wealthy province of Bengal. The immense loot, valued in the millions of pounds back then, was shipped back to Britain, directly helping to finance the Industrial Revolution. It was one of the largest transfers of wealth in history, from one nation to another, all orchestrated by a single company. This exploitation led to unimaginable suffering. Under British rule, India experienced a series of devastating famines. But these weren't just natural disasters. Colonial policies were often the direct cause. Food crops were replaced with cash crops, like cotton and opium for export. Grain was hoarded and shipped out of regions where people were starving, all to maintain profits. The most horrific example is the Bengal famine of 1943. While India was producing enough food, British wartime policies diverted it, leading to the deaths of an estimated 2 to 3 million people. It was a man-made catastrophe, a direct result of prioritizing imperial needs over human lives. Meanwhile, in Africa, a frantic scramble was underway. Britain, along with other European powers, carved up the continent without any regard for the people living there. They drew arbitrary lines on a map, creating countries like Nigeria, Kenya, and Sudan. These borders split ancient tribes and forced rival ethnic groups together, planting the seeds for conflicts that have lasted for centuries. The goal wasn't to create stable nations, it was to claim territory and resources as quickly as possible. And the exploitation of those resources was relentless. From India, Britain took cotton to fuel its textile mills, tea for its cups, and opium to force upon China. From Africa, it extracted diamonds, gold, and rubber, building immense wealth for itself while leaving the local populations in deep poverty. The lands were rich, but the people who lived on them saw none of the benefits. To maintain control over these vast territories, the British mastered the art of divide and rule. In India, they systematically amplified tensions between Hindus and Muslims, a division that culminated in the violent partition of 1947. In Africa, they would often empower one tribe over another, creating a system of chiefs who were loyal to the colonial administration, turning communities against each other. A united population was a threat. A divided one was easy to control. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss our next one. See you soon.